game of the Super Memorial. Beverly Equestrian, who already played, they beat Subacan in their opening game 10-8. Palm Beach Equine yet to get a score, and the first ball is thrown in. And straight away, it looks like the team in white, Palm Beach Equine, getting the better of that right at the front door. He doesn't waste any time getting going. That is young Porotto Cambiaso, nicely outplayed as he got a challenge coming in from Hilario Figueras, and somehow that ball finds the back of the net. The goal judge indicating here we go, very quick opening goal there from young Porotto Cambiaso, and the boys in white have it again. This is a drive up to the front door there by the number 3, Gringo Colombres, the 7-goaler, picked up there by Ocampo right in front of his goalmouth. Thank you very much, Trace. And we have a whistle. About 8,000 people, I think, was the last head count. So now then, the tall Hilario Figueras playing off 3 goals. Sends that ball deep down the field, and it's picked up immediately, and there's an appeal from the boys in white, Palm Beach Equine, but the umpires deep into the corner. Again, the team that's already scored, Porotto Cambiaso for Palm Beach Equine, looking to get their second. Remember, they haven't played a game yet. This is their opening game in this memorial. Little near side backhand, nicely taken. The man with the number 1 on his shirt, Segundo Merlos. And we have another whistle. Enzo Esteban Ferrari. Penalty has been given. A hit from the spot, taken very quickly, and no mistake, Gringo Colombre. Ball's back in play, and for the first time, and that pick up here by Ocampo, Toledo Ocampo. Mobilizing his team into Palm Beach Equine. Slightly rumbled over in the opening couple of minutes here of this first chukker by Palm Beach Equine, who once again have possession. Going up is Scott Swerdlin. There's no G at the end of that, in case you're wondering. Porotto just playing a little bit of cat and mouse here, leaves it behind. And once again, the boys in white, Palm Beach, get over the halfway line. Number 3, who just scored, Gringo Colombres, drills a ball down the field, and he's just put it wide. There wasn't much in it. Ball seems to still just be in play. Now it's gone over the back line. All you've got to do is look at the goal judge. He will show you. Play is called. Beverly Equestrian with a hit in from their own back line. But Palm Beach Equine standing very deep, trying to get the ball back in the own half of Beverly Equestrian. They've done well, and all of a sudden they've got to be on their guard. Beverly Equestrian on the back foot, needing to defend. They'd like to break. Here we go. That might be a little break. In comes Figueres. He tried to get a piece of it, but the man with the red helmet will turn things around. Number 3, Gringo Colombres. 3 white shirts, a little bit of a disarray in the communication, but again, Colombres sends it out. He saw completely unmarked Porotto Cambiaso. He'll pick this up. Good first touch from him. A little bit of a BLT sandwich going on there. But Porotto Cambiaso with a little flick of the wrist. Good finish. Again, Colombres coming back, wants to retrieve possession. He's done well. At lunch, ordering some tacos. Good idea. Feet down the field. Hilario got his stick down. He won't be happy with that. Again, young Porotto keeping everything in the half now of Beverly Equestrian. Another whistle with 2:21. Well, he did it. He did it well, but he's put it wide. A good strike there from Tolito Ocampo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a little bit of extra entertainment, come and hang out with us over here. We've got one of Argentine's funniest stand-up comedians. I'm so sorry, Trace. Anything for you, my queen. Anything for you. Yes. I mean, who would build a roof like that, you know, when they know that you're working here? Really, what were they thinking? Let's go back to the action. As once again, the man with that red helmet, Gringo Colombres, tries to get his team over the halfway line, but Beverly working very hard to try and gain a little bit of space and a bit of ground. Now coming in on the outside of Campo once again, but it's stolen as Palm Beach Equine will run away with this if they possibly can. Very vocal, the players out there this afternoon. Obregon, Geronimo Obregon, turns things around once more. And now a chance here for Palm Beach Equine to break away. But Otto Cambiaso tries to fish the ball out of the air. He's got Figueres, making life very difficult. And he's managed to get. We're about to have the first horn. There is first horn. 30 seconds left to play. And now, can Beverly Equestrian score one before they go into the first break? That's a solid pass up to the front door. If you can only pick it up, that was meant for Bill Ballhouse. That whistle will call CHUKKER, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go on with a hit from the spot. A penalty, 5-8. Taken very quickly there by Senor Gringo Colombres. On the ball again. Being chased there on the far side by Obregon. Once again, Gringo Colombres, and that ball just trickles over the back line. Oh, I got a lot of rhythm. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the action, and again. I couldn't do without you, Juan, you know that. Now then, once again, they got deep into the other half, but Colombres stopping them in their tracks. On the far side, Cambiaso just manages to get another piece of that. He's done very well. Still Porotto. Now that's a perfect pass, as we're used to from this young player. And once again, Colombres, that looks great, but the pass came, of course, from Cambiaso, and that's a very quick 3-0. Here we go, ball's back in play. Of course, they change ends, coming in for the challenge, this time Obregon. He will turn things around, but look at that white shirts. Palm Beach Equine standing there, very, very solid. Very hard to find a little gap, but he's on a roll here on the far side. Porotto got a piece of it, sends it back. On the complete opposite side, and a penalty will be taken. Whilst we watch that, it's high in the sky, and it's no mistake this time for Tolito Ocampo getting Colombres. Here we go, ball's back in play. Plenty of time yet in this second CHUKKER. And Beverly Equestrian, slowly but surely, finding their rhythm. Have possession once again, entering now into Palm Beach Equine territory. Nicely taken. Here comes the drive. Waiting, just holding back. There was Obregon. He's at the front door now. In comes Hilario Figueres. Picked up by Porotto. They completely had forgotten about him. Porotto, luckily for him, he's got a bit of support. That's a good drive back up to Porotto from Gringo Colombres. Slams on the brakes. It'll be picked up by the number 1, but he crossed the line as Hilario Figueres had already established himself on that line. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Great to have the Polo Internacional team here, of course, for the high goal and here for the 12 goal. And on the far side, here we go, back to the action. 3:20 on the clock, left to play, and that man, Gringo Colombres, he's already scored 2. Key player here for Palm Beach Equine. This is their opening game in this SEBA Memorial Cup. And that's a great pass for Porotto. Look at that. He takes it nicely. He's got a bit of traffic straight away on him. Ocampo. But, and Ocampo saves it in midair, a volley. But there's another shot going flat out this time from Gringo Colombres. But I think he's put it wide. But what a great little for Beverly Equestrian. Remember having beaten Sabucan in their opening game of this SEBA Memorial, 10 goals to 8. So they would, of course, like to leave the field with another victory under their belt. And after what seemed to be a little bit of a shaky start, they've come back very, very strong now here in this second chuck-up. Denied a couple of goals. Just walking through that defense from Palm Beach Equine. Porotto Cambiasso, but look at them go. Flat out. Oh, nice little pickup. This would be number 2, and I definitely believe a round of applause is in order for that play, ladies and gentlemen. Superbly done. Goals to 2. Palm Beach, remember, Porotto Cambiasso scoring 1 in the first, and Gringo Colombres scoring 2, 1 in the first and 1 already in the second chuck-up. And now Ocampo and Hilario Figueres for Beverly Equestrian coming back with 2 pretty quick goals. And Palm Beach Equine, Colombres gets things underway with 1:14 left in this chucker, waiting for the pass. Here it comes at the front door. Porotto Cambiasso. Nicely taken out of the danger zone, and now on the break, he checks, he has a little look. Player with the number 2. Geronimo Obregon has it stolen. Cheeky little play. And Colombres looking to get his 3rd. Has he done so? Let's look at the goal judge. Yes, he has. He'll be happy with that. Cheeky little number, but we like it. Here we go. Ball's back in play, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd chuck-up. 4 goals to 2. Palm Beach Equine doing very well and holding on to that lead. Little gap through the centre, Hilario, but he's beaten once again by that young man. Porotto Cambiasso, great control, nicely focused. And he ran away with it there, but the way he took that ball around really was quite exceptional. But the pressure is not over yet. And another whistle. In favour of Beverly. Looks like a penalty too. He takes a shot and no mistake, and they needed that. Polito Ocampo getting his 2nd of this game. And on the far side, Cambiasso. Incredible how that young man gets always into the thick of it. Merlicet tries to finish it, and that's just gone wide. Very quickly taken back into play. Here they come, charging down the field. Still always on the far side. Why they keep doing that is beyond me. I wish they would play a little bit closer to us as well. Ball trying to find a gap through, but they couldn't. And once again, Colombres, as they come to the oops. Little trip there, but the pony's okay, as is the player. Straight back on his feet. Took that in a little bit of a sharp angle. Appreciated. So we're going to have a throw in. Ball's thrown into play. Clock is running. Fished it nicely. Play with the number 2, Geronimo Obregon. Still Obregon immediately gets a challenge. He's got to Hilario, who tucks in behind nicely. But still Obregon, and now he's going to have to concede. He gives it to Hilario. Hilario would have liked to have done more with it. But the number 3, Ocampo, he will take a shot. He has a deflection. It bounces. Didn't quite go as far due to that deflection as Gringo Colombres will start the counter-offensive here for Palm Beach Equine. It's high in the sky. He topped it slightly. And it'll be picked up straight away by Ocampo. Turns. There's a pass. There was a call for a short pass there from Obregon to Ocampo. Colombres, and now all of a sudden, a lot of pressure here, Beverly Equestrian. Very quick courtesy change. The boys are back on the field. Colombres will get things underway. 3:50 on the clock to play in the first half. Nice little pick up once again. Into the corner, and that man really having a very hard day at work here this afternoon. Gringo Colombres. And we have an extra ball, what looks like to be on the field. I'm sure they will have picked up on that. Nicely stolen. And as I say, it's a totally different team that we're seeing out here now. Cambiaso. Still Porotto Cambiaso. Here comes the lofted shot. Nicely played. And it's picked up, or he tried to pick it up in midair. Gringo Colombres couldn't quite reach for that one. Figueres, Hilario tries to send it back, and another attempt also there by Solito Ocampo. Looks like a bit of a melee going on the far side. Cambiaso got a piece of it. Waiting at the front door for that pass and that ball to come to him. Player with the number 1. Segundo Merlos, haven't seen too much of him just yet. Nicely turned around. Little bit of pressure now coming from Obregon for Beverly Equestrian. Coming in for a piece of the action, Scott Swerdlin. Little under the next shot, didn't quite make the connection. And the contact he was hoping for. It's a little bit messy this phase of the game, to say the least. As he turned around, picked up by Ocampo. Ocampo will try and, if he can, unload a shot to goal. There's the shot. It just went wide on the right-hand side. Play is called, taken quickly once again by Colombres. Not quite having the length on that shot as he was hoping for, as Geronimo Obregon will turn things around once more, but has it taken off in Palm Beach Equine on the forefront here. Player with the number 1, Segundo Merlos. Merlos on the approach, comes and cuts in. Hilario Figueres, what's he going to do? He'll try and take the man first, but there's the shot. Is it straight? Well, we're not quite sure. And as you can see, it's a hit out from their own back line for Beverly Equestrian. Ball's back in play. Here we go then. And let's see if Palm Beach can do what they did at the beginning of this game. They came out guns blazing. Very quickly took control. And that's a good run from Hilario Figueras. Always slightly cut that into the left. He's got Parotto wanting a piece of him. Parotto just steals it. Cheeky little play from him. Now let's watch. Or maybe let's not. He was going to try and run up the field. Nicely turned. Hilario wanting to regain possession. Colombres, he had different ideas. Parotto gets his team over the halfway line. Here he comes once again. Colombres, highest scorer of this game so far. There's a call up to the front door. That's a gigantic pass. Can Parotto get to it, or will he get beaten? Well, somehow Beverly Equestrian got the ball exactly where they wanted it. Now they've got to be careful. They've got to allow the right of way. He's got two to choose from. He's going to give it to his number 3, Ocampo. Ocampo sends Ballhouse up to the front door. Ballhouse now, will he go for the cut shot? Well, he went for the cut shot. Cutting it a little bit maybe too fine. Parotto will get a piece of it. And again, there's a two-man play. Nicely done there from Parotto Cambiasso and Gringo Colombres. Nice open. The way they're playing here at the moment in this fourth chukker. 5.5 minutes left to play. Around the outside and over the halfway line he goes. Colombres, everybody check it up. Scott Swerdlin just to his left. Gives it back, nicely turned. Obregon will run with this one. Geronimo Obregon, but he's out on his own. He now has Hilario to his left. He'll pick this up on the near side. Good first touch from Hilario. Segundo Merlos coming in. Stopping him in his tracks, but Ocampo. Here's the daisy cutter up to the front door. He's looking for Bill Ballhouse, but it's just gone wide. A little under the neck there, out to the left-hand side. Nicely played, picked up by Cambiasso on that very nice-looking grey mare. And he's just playing his game. It's great to watch him play his game, finding a little gap, and now he puts on the accelerator. Parotto Cambiasso did everything right. As Colombres fires another one towards the goal mouth. Cambiasso coming in to try and take it off that defending player there. Oh, he's done well. But we have a whistle at 3:40. Here we go then. Quick pony change. Ball's back in play. And that man has had a very, very hard day at work here. Polito Ocampo has the ball stolen from him. Colombres just waltzing through Beverly Equestrian's defense there. Parotto Cambiasso tucks in behind. He's done well, Colombres. Again, we've had this a few moments ago. There's the drive now then. Cambiasso out in front, all on his own. Great first touch, hit it well and crisp and clean. And can he finish it this time round? I'm pretty sure he can. He does. Parotto Cambiasso makes it look so easy. Ball's back in play. Colombres. Good pick up from Merlos. Left it behind. In comes once again Obregon. As I say, working very hard here this afternoon. And a chance here for the counter-attack here. Beverly Equestrian has to slam on the brakes there. Ocampo, Toledo Ocampo. He's got his number one, Bill Ballhouse, at the front door. That pass does not quite make it to him. Minute and a half left to play in this, the fourth chukker. Colombres again. Loses it, but luckily for him, there was a man coming down the field with the number 4 in the shirt, Scott Sverdlin. Little duel there. Hilaria Figueres turning and beating Cambiaso. And that is very short-lived, as once again, Colombres coming in. And we have another whistle. Vito Ocampo will get things underway with a minute left to play. Trailing by 2 now. Little under the neck attempt. It's gone wide. So, siren. Colombres. There's the horn. Nice little play from Cambiaso. Picked up beautifully on the run, going flat out. Gringo Colombres. Great oversight once again from young Porotto Cambiaso. Picked up nicely. Ocampo will send it over the back line, over the halfway line. And that's chukker, ladies and gentlemen. 5 goals to 3, so just 1 score in that last chukker. Scored by Porotto Cambiaso. Here we go then, 2 more chukkers to play. And this young man, having scored 2, has very much put Palm Beach Equine in the lead, leading by 5 goals to 3. Again, Porotto Cambiaso has to concede this time to the number 2, Obregon. Obregon, but there's a whistle. So let's see what the umpires make of that play. It's quite all right. It'll be taken by the man with the number 3, Tolito Ocampo, and he makes no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Tolito. Well, you're too kind, and just in case you're wondering, I also do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, so just if you need me to, just let me know. Here we go then, that man who's been playing a very, very good game, Gringo Colombres, in my best Spanish accent. Tries to find the target, and he's just put it wide. Here we go, ball's in play. Nicely taken on the far side. This is far from over. 1 little goal, 5 minutes 40 on the clock. We're in the penultimate 5th chukker. Every question, the boys in purple have already won their opener, beating Sebucan 10 goals to 8. But it seems to be quite a tough piece of work here as we once again watch Porotto Cambiaso take the ball around the corner. He checks up nicely. Stolen this time from Geronimo Obregon. And another. Here we go then, hit from the spot. 5-12. Beverly desperately looking for that equaliser. Oh well. Nice long run up. There it goes, and it goes over the back line, not off a defending player, so Beverly on the far side, changing direction, pulling the defense all the way to the right-hand side. Palm Beach Equine. That's a good play, and that's a pass through the middle, looking for Hilario Figueras. Figueras tries to pick it up on the bounce, in mid-air. Bill Ballhouse will try and finish. In comes Scott Swerdlin. Beverly managed to just hold on to it. Nice little turn. Geronimo Obregon, I think that was, who fished the ball off the sideboards. Now then, will he go for the long distance shot? He's definitely within shooting distance. It's a lofted shot and it's wide. So the completion rate. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another whistle stopping play. A bonnet. Well, a penalty and a big opportunity here. Penalty for Ocampo. Would ideally like to make this one count. It lands in front of the goal mouth, and Colombres will say muchas gracias for that one, my friend. And they nearly broke away with it. Porotto just sitting back tight, doing a very good job here. Porotto Cambiaso, but he's out in front on his own. He's got no one to play it to. Maybe now play it with the number 1. Segundo Merlos needed to go up front so that Porotto could play it to him. And now turning things around once again. Ocampo. Nice little hook there from Scott Swerdlin. A little less than 3 minutes to play as they go into the corner. The two number 3s here, Ocampo and Colombres, battling it out. Colombres coming out on top. He's got no one to play it to. He might have to run this one himself. Colombres. Oh, well, there's an appeal there, I think, against the number 4. Let's wait and see what the umpire... Big chance, but he went wide. A penalty 3 there. Good pass into the midfield. Figueras tried to pick it up on the near side. In comes again Colombres. There was a call there from Porotto. Near side backhand. They've all left it. Big chance now here for Ocampo. Tolito Ocampo. Figueras picks it up nicely on the near side. Porotto just beat him to it. The danger isn't over just yet. As Merlos, Segundo Merlos, looking once again for the man with the number 3. Beaten to it, nicely taken. Tolito Ocampo gets rid of that one. Porotto. Still Porotto. Getting a challenge there from the number 4. Hilario Figueras. Lofted. Yes, I tried to pick that one up in mid-air. Colombres once again on top of this play. We're down to the last few seconds before we hear the first horn in this 5th and penultimate chukker. Good swing there from Ocampo. But he's got to get past Cambiaso, who already looks over his shoulder. Cambiaso gets a nice little backhand. Looking for his number 1, Merlos. Right in the thick of it there. That's the first siren, and a chance once again. Porotto Cambiaso, has he got the time to run it all the way up the field? He's got less than 30 seconds. Got no one to play it to. There's the pass, but there's no one there. He's going to have another go, but he's down to 10 seconds if he can score. Colombres. And that whistle will conclude the 5th and final chukker. So here we go then. 6th and final chukker. And again, we've had that before. They come back out and they start with a penalty in favour this time again for Palm Beach Equine, who've Just about managed to hold on to that little advantage. They were leading by 3 at one point, then went down to 2, and now it's just a single goal. Takes a shot, and he makes no mistake. His fourth, ladies and gentlemen, Gringo Colombres. Down to 7 minutes, 2 points in it. Beverly, once again on their back foot, ball's thrown into play, comes out the far side, and again the man who just scored gets the better of that throw in. Gringo Colombres. Colombres out in front, he's got his number 2, Obregon just behind him, and Gringo surely will just walk that one in, and all of a sudden they're turning up the heat here, Palm Beach Equine. In the 6th and final chucker. Ball's back in. And this time, with a nice drive up to the front door, looking for Hilario Figueres. Hilario Figueres will take this one all the way, I'm sure. Lee not. Oh, had a little bit of a deflection. He was a little bit robbed there. He did everything right. The pass coming in from Obregon. So they get away with it. Still that 3-goal advantage. Now maybe a chance here for Ocampo if he can open his shoulders. Ocampo takes a shot, and that did look out, but it's apparently in. Okay. Again, power play now, and Beverly need to come up with something special. The cut shot, not quite as much. He wanted to put spin on that, but Porotto will pick that one up. Porotto Cambiaso. Well, he might answer if it was unintentional. I'm sure it was. So we're going to go for a throw-in. Here we go. There's the pass. Colombres did not hit that cleanly. Oops. Exactly the same spot where we had that slide a little bit earlier on as he turns it around. Obregon. Geronimo Obregon up against Colombres. Not giving away at all. And Palm Beach Equine once again on the forefront. Of course, this is all costing a lot of very valuable time here. Nice little open backhand, playing it into the run there of Tolito Ocampo. Ocampo will run with this one. Ocampo, little finishing touch there. Ocampo, no mistake this time. He'll be happy with that. Tolito. Ball's thrown back in to play. And that's a good drive up to the front door. Maybe Bill else could do something with that if he got the ball. But those two battling it out non-stop. Ocampo and Colombres always side by side. 3:11 on the clock. Here comes the under the neck. Is it good? Unfortunately not. It's out for the team in white, Palm Beach Equine. And in the Mirage, of course, this afternoon we have some high goal action for you as part and parcel of the WPL. Join us over at Valiente for a 4 p.m. start. And of course tomorrow we have another game here at 3 p.m. But now let's go back to the action. This could be another potential, well, he's just put it wide. I was going to say a big chance here for Beverly. Mobilizing all of their players now into the half of Palm Beach, who once again will try everything to get the ball away from their own goal mouth. But you can see Beverly standing very, very deep. Cambiaso, good first touch from him. And that's another one as he sends it over the halfway line. Hilario coming in for the challenge. It'll be Ocampo to pick this one up. Well, let's try to put his stick down and take the man before the ball. And Ocampo, very hard ride off there. Picked up by the number 2, Obregon. Obregon has still a little bit of space, waiting to try and get a little bit closer. The angle, of course, being pushed away by Gringo Colombres. Good defensive play, and maybe on the counter. Here they come. And this again, valuable time here. Nice little cut shot there from Merlos. Segundo Merlos. Beaten there by Obregon. Oh, Merlos got another piece of it. He's stuck with his man. And now Campo. Good pick up from Merlos. Oh, he makes it look so easy, ladies and gentlemen. Segundo Merlos. A great win towards the end there for the boys in white. Let's have a little round of applause for Palm Beach Equine. Well played. Segundo Merlos putting the finishing touches to that game. And then, of course, number 2, Poroto Cambiaso, scoring 2